Atlanta teen is shot and killed in northwest Atlanta overnight. His family tells Fox 5 he is Rayshard Brooks' nephew. You'll remember Brooks' shooting death by an Atlanta police officer sparked days of protests in the summer of 2020. The teen's shooting happened along the 1000 block of Cato Street. Fox 5's Deidre Dukes is live at the crime scene with the latest tonight. Deidre?
And responding officers discovering Jakari Brooks' body in this wooded area behind a house here at around 4:30 this morning. Now, they are saying very little about this case, but his mother tells me that she was told that he was shot following a dispute over a scooter.
For 1 second, I never imagined that would be my son.
Stardrika's Brooks' search for her 16-year-old son came to a tragic end in this northwest Atlanta neighborhood. Officers responding to a report of a person shot made the gruesome discovery in a wooded area behind this house on the 1000 block of Cato Street. Jakari Brooks had been shot and killed. The teen's family lives near the crime scene. His mother heard gunshots at around 11:30 Tuesday night, unaware her son was in trouble.
It was like 5 gunshots. I heard it, literally, and I seen the police just riding back and forth up the street, and I was like, they were riding, but I didn't, because nobody called me and told me anything.
Jakari's mother raced to the scene after her son's friend told her he'd been shot over a stolen scooter.
The house right there where they went to retrieve a scooter, or whatever it was they was doing, the people started shooting.
The Brooks family is no stranger to tragedy. Jakari was Rayshard Brooks' nephew. Rayshard Brooks was shot and killed by APD officers during a traffic stop at a Wendy's restaurant on University Avenue in 2020, sparking days of citywide protests. Neighbors here told Fox 5 off camera they fear there will be more violence and retaliation for Wednesday's deadly shooting.
Another piece of tragedy, and it does involve a shooting, and it does involve guns.
Gary Stokes visited the crime scene. The community activist said he helped the Brooks family in 2020 and would work with others to try to ease tensions here.
The circumstances are different, but it still touches home, and it's something that this family does not need at this time.
Welcome to 11 Live Midday here at 11. I'm Aisha Howard.
I'm Christy Diaz in for Cheryl Preheim today. Right now, Atlanta police are investigating a deadly shooting in the Grove Park neighborhood. Ariana Manise joins us live from northwest Atlanta, where police say one person was shot and killed. And Ariana, while police haven't confirmed the victim's identity, you spoke to a woman who says it was her son.
That's right, Christy. We spoke to the mom when we first got on the scene this morning. She tells us that it was her 16-year-old that was shot and killed. She says she initially heard those gunshots but never thought that it was her son that was killed. A mother's pain. Stardrika Brooks says she heard the gunfire that killed her 16-year-old son when she was walking to the store.
When I heard the gunshot, it was about 11:40.
But never imagined those shots would take her son's life.
For 1 second, I never imagined that would be my son.
This was the scene on Cato Street in northwest Atlanta where Brooks says her son was killed. Atlanta police have not confirmed the victim's identity or details surrounding the shooting. Brooks says it was her understanding her son and his friend went to another house in the neighborhood to retrieve a scooter. She says she knew something was wrong after he did not come home for several hours.
I didn't get a phone call from my son until about 2 o'clock. And I was walking around looking for him, so about 3-something, so it had hours past.
She says in the moment she could only think the worst until they found him.
They walked in the woods and seen him. His best friend, they be in my house, they like brothers.
Brooks tells 11 Alive her son was the youngest of 5 and was someone she leaned on.
Very smart, and he gave me advice. And he said, Mama, God staggered your blessings for a reason. Because he said, and I'm like, what did you say? Very wise.
Atlanta police say the investigation continues surrounding the fatal shooting.
Whatever the situation, what took place about a scooter, whatever, I don't know really the details of it, but I have a son that's not coming back no more, and I'm not going to be able to see him.